global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to our channel. Some few hours ago, the Southwestern governors had a roundtable discussion, urgent security meeting, of which the likes of Oyo State held in Oyo State, of which the likes of Lagos State Governor, Oyo State Governor, and the likes were present. And what they discussed and what the Ogun State Governor discovered is what is resonating. Nigerians are reacting very strongly to it. They're going to give full details on that. And then again, presidents have decided to address the growing concern about Nigerians, insisting that up till this moment, the president is giving excuse why security forces can't move against bandits with the urgency that is needed. Let's quickly dive into the news proper. But before we do that, kindly subscribe to our channel. But let's start with what the presidency has got to say. Then, of course, we'll look at over 70 persons caught in Ogun State that are from different countries and have no mission in Ogun State, from Niger to Sudan and the rest. But let's find out what the presidency is saying. According to what we gathered, the presidency has finally addressed the growing public concern over why security agencies are unable to launch direct strikes on bandit groups across northern Nigeria. Now, the clarification came from Bayo Onanuga, the special advisor to President Bola Tinubu on information and strategy. Now, he spoke during an interview session where Onanuga explained that the security operatives are fully aware of the locations where many of these bandit cells operate. But however, according to him, the challenge is not lack of intelligence, but the danger of acting hastily. He noted that most of the bandits hide within the local communities and they live close to ordinary citizens, making any sudden military strike extremely risky. Onanuga stressed that the situation limits the freedom of security operatives to strike first. He warned that an attack carried out without proper separation between civilians and criminals could lead to massive casualties. Now, reacting to questions on recent moves, he said that the security personnel must act carefully to avoid harming citizens. He recalled a previous incident in Northeast where a wrong target was hit during a counter-terror operation. According to him, that mistake remains a strong reminder that caution is necessary. He also added that something happened in Borno last time when the military thought they had the location of these guys, only to go against the wrong people. They need to be very careful so that in the course of looking for these bandits, they don't go to move against innocent Nigerians. Now, his comments following the disturbing wave of fresh violence in the north. In Kwara State, bandits stormed Christ Apostolic Church, kidnapped 38 worshippers. Some were brought down during the attack. President Tinubu later announced that all 38 of the abductees have been rescued. Now, in Ogun State Governor Prince Dakwa Abiodun has some few hours ago announced the arrest of 17 Sudanese, Nigerians, that's from Niger, and Chadians from Chad Republic over security threat. Now, this is coming under the heels of the alleged invasion of the state by suspected bandits. While the state government had since debunked the claims, Abiodun announced the arrest of the foreigners while addressing journalists at Ikperu after a security meeting. He revealed that the foreigners, mostly from Niger Republic, Sudan, and Chad, were arrested over the past few days after failing to provide clear explanations for their presence in the state. Now, according to him, they could not speak English, necessary for them to explain their mission. The governor vowed to hand them over to the Nigerian Immigration Service for profiling, while calling on non-indigenous communities in the state to be more vigilant. The law enforcement agencies have arrested within the last 3 to 4 days about 70 persons from Chad and Sudan who cannot even speak English and cannot explain what they are doing here. Why? I think that again, we are going to process these individuals with the Nigerian Immigration Service. We will also be calling on our non-indigenous communities to be more vigilant so that we know who is here and why they are here, he said. Abiodun announced that non-indigenous entering the state for the first time would undergo proper screening by their community leaders to ensure they are not used to orchestrate violence, stressing that government must know their purpose and means of livelihood. He also noted that the state government will begin the documentation of all undocumented foreign nationals working with multinational companies operating in the state. Welcome development. Now, these, according to him, form part of proactive steps to safeguard lives and property across the state. He further disclosed that robust security and its arrangement will also be put in place to secure the state in view of the recent spike and the spat of banditry, terrorism, and other heinous crimes in parts of the country. Abiodun also expressed concern over the activities of scavengers, noting that they now pose a greater security threat than before. We discussed the issue of scavengers who have become more of a threat. Law enforcement agencies will pay particular attention to them. We will engage them to ensure they are not being used to perpetrate crimes in the state. Now, speaking at the security meeting, the governor said that the meeting was convened in the response to the country's current security climate, noting that Nigeria, as country's industrial capital, Ogun, receives more than 5 million daily commuters, making it crucial for government to heighten vigilance. He directed the police to immediately move into areas such as Zanga in Ijebu-Ode and similar enclaves across the state and clear them out, warning that properties used by criminals would henceforth be seized by the government. Speaking on the recent incident at Ajabo in Obafemi Owode local government area, where the suspected bandits were alleged to be seen, the governor noted that security officers have visited the settlement to verify that its occupants pose no threat. He also assured the state's forest reserves will be thoroughly secured to prevent criminals from using them as hideouts. He also further disclosed that the meeting deliberated extensively on the activities of scrap dealers and scavengers who may now be aiding criminal networks, adding that they would be properly engaged and monitored. On illegal mining, Governor Abiodun noted that the government is aware that some miners operate as miscreants and is working with security agencies to flush out criminals from mining sites and forest reserves. The governor appealed to residents to actively support community policing efforts by providing credible information to security agencies. Security is not the responsibility of security agents alone. We must work with them. We must report anything suspicious so law enforcement can respond promptly. We must be observant and be our brother's keeper, he said. Now, Governor Abiodun assured that his administration would continue to provide necessary logistics to security agencies and cautioned Obas and Baales against allocating government land to strangers, warning that any traditional ruler found culpable will be held accountable for undermining the state's interests. He commended security agencies for their cooperation and synergy, which he had said has contributed significantly to the peace in Ogun State currently. The governor lauded President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for stabilizing the economy and commended him and security agencies for prompting rescuing of kidnapped victims in Niger and Kwara State. Let's meet in the comment section as we wrap it up. What's your take?